Hey everybody, my name is Daniel Marquez and I did my critical assignment on case study 12.2 when brands run amok. A quick summary, the case study talks about how Adidas specifically and Abercrombie and Fitch were faced with a threat to their brand and how they reacted to it. Branding is super important to your company and to your organization. It even says in the case study that it's responsible for like 75% of the company's success, and without successfully branding your company will fail. So the three themes that I picked out from this case study is maintaining and protecting your brand, um, how companies would adapt to a shift in the brand as they kind of evolve over time, and finally weighing the core values and deciphering what your values are within your company, because the it talked about how you need to maintain it, how especially with Adidas, how they kind of there was a whole controversy with the riots in the United Kingdom in 2011, and it talked about how many of the rioters were photographed wearing Adidas gear, and how they were looting some sports stores and they were taking Adidas gear, and so that hurts their brand because now Adidas is being branded as the clothing that rioters wear. So Adidas had to release a statement because they wanted to maintain their brand. They wanted to protect it, what they built. And also with Abercrombie and Fitch, when Jersey Shore, I'm sure we all know, who the situation is. They issued a statement out to him asking him to stop wearing their clothes, and I guess they even offered him money to stop wearing their brand clothes because they don't want to have that tie between him and his crazy, wild lifestyle that they didn't agree with, and they don't want anything to be connected to their high class, top of the line clothing. So and that brings us into adapting to the change and the shift in branding. The case study talked about how Adidas, and they even mentioned Nike, how they went from being top of the line athletic performing gear to all of a sudden being like urban wear, and how the demographics that they reach out to are urban wearers. So that's why when the rioters and everything happened, they issued that statement out talking about how they don't condone, rioting, they don't condone, any actions just because the people were wearing their clothes. But then, I read another article who talks about how um, they they feature like rappers like Snoop Dogg and in their ads who who has a questionable past. So Adidas kind of like shifting with it. They're kind of shifting with the brand. They're kind of going with it. They're kind of embracing the new urban lifestyle. They're embracing their new brand as urban streetwear, and that's perfectly fine. You have to adapt to be successful. That's with any company. Abercrombie and Fitch is actually doing that now, and they're trying to adapt, and that they're going away from like their sex field branding, and it's actually hurting them. I read an article and their company is dropping dramatically because they're so expensive. It's like $40 for one T-shirt, and I know I won't pay that, but they're actually taking a big hit from it. So that with that all being said, the companies that I talked about, Adidas and Abercrombie and Fitch, they had to have very strong communication skills within their organization, and they had to weigh their core values. They had to see what they valued. If they valued their brand being tarnished versus losing you know business, losing customers. They had to see if they valued um, you know people tying their brand with this crazy Jersey Shore lifestyle of having sex with different partners every night, and getting drunk, and not knowing the name of the person who's in your bed. They don't want talking about Adidas, how they didn't want to be connected with rioters and people who were looting and doing this bad stuff. So they had to weigh their values, and they had to see what was most important to their company. And in the end, the decision was made, and it was to maintain that brand. And maintaining the brand is very important to a company. And I think the biggest lesson we can take from this case study is as a company, as an organization, you need to do whatever it takes to maintain your brand, to secure your spot in American culture, and you want that to be a positive light shined on it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a great case study. I suggest you guys all read it. It's very interesting. Um, a lot of information, a lot of crazy stuff that happened. I look forward to watching all your videos. I had a great time in this class. I thank you guys all. Um, God bless, and I wish you the best on your academic journey. Thank you.